În continuare, îl invit pe domnul Andrei Vârbancici pentru a vorbi despre o platformă centrală care, de fapt, facilitează un schimb de date în procesele de producție, procese în rețea, de fapt, ajută la automatizare și la optimizare și îl voi ruga pe domnul Vârbancici să ne ajute cu mai multe informații. Vă las microfon. Thank you so much for being here. I will let you the microphone and the stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much for introduction. Okay, shortly about myself. Please be patient, just 2 seminars and then lunch coming. So will be short and precise. My name is Andrei, coming from INEA. You also see the previous presentation. Our brother company is much bigger, involved into European projects, but we are a distribution company for Mitsubishi, HMS, Kepler, and INRE companies in the Western Balkan countries, as well as Romania with the program OPC Router. Today, I want to emphasize my presentation into three points. First, shortly about the history of OPC routers, where they're born and what is of their future. Then we will see current features of the solution, and at the end we will do one small exercise. Okay. There are 2 models of organizing information system informatics into the companies. We saw in previous presentations that we are now in the stage of Industry 4.0. Industry 3.0 start roughly at 70s, and it was more or less organized horizontally. So the delay of the informations which coming from the shop floor to the top floor, where key decision making have been done, was quite long, and this model was right for some time, but disruptive technologies coming in last 10 years was requesting verticalization of the information. So in that case, OPC technologies played quite big role because they provide data to the old control system like SCADA, MES, and ERP, but also for the fast developing area of IoT platforms. We are following what they say also director of Renault, that gathering data from the shop floor should be done once and then distributed to many applications to provide mostly better decisions. So what are the features of OPC router? As I said, this is middleware software which connect OT with IT applications, with IT world in the particular company. It is software, it is solution which is suitable for micro, small, media, and large systems. And one of biggest, how can I say, feature or advantage, it is operational simplicity. Processes which have to be digitalized are not a matter of big projects. It is mostly in small and media companies day-to-day work. So also this sector, which is around the world, present 80% of all industry, has to follow, has to improve their abilities and operational capacity, and follow the industry which are now in the 4.0 area. So operational simplicity, interface, and the drag and drop technology, it is one of the key advantages, and we will see later at stage 3, when we will do small homework, that it is how can be done easily connection between OT and IT system. System can reflect logics in processes, so it is kind of you can implement all the logics which are in processes into the software. So nothing remain just in head of some particular people, but everything it is put into the system, which is the capital of the company. So certified plugins, key ERP system, among them SAP. It is also one of the features of the solution. If you not find the proper plugin for you, you can prepare on your own. There are scripting environment, and you can do your own feature for connection your OT/IT system. Connectivity, so OT/IT system have to be highly available, and cross redundancy many times play big role into the system. So here is also a capability to connect OPC router with the Kepler, which is one of the famous OPC platforms. So, as I said before, scalability and flexibility solution, it is appropriate for small and bigger business. It can be run on one server, one virtual machine, or distributed to the edge computers. So it is single communication platform, and the main role is connecting OT/IT floor. So this is the current functionality of OPC router. There are nearly 40 plugins divided into 8 sections, which provide standardized connection to the, let's say, clouds. We have certified plugins for Azure, AWS Amazon, and MindSphere. Then we have databases plugins for SAP HANA, MS SQL, InfluxDB, MongoDB, Oracle, and Kafka 2. Then, as I said, scripting environments you can do in CS# and XML, and JSON is available. Then you can use offices and communication software, which you have implemented into the company for the distribution of the alarms, events, and these kind of things. The next section is RFID. So there are available direct connectors for Tark, Siemens, and Harting devices. For the shop floor, for the machine level, there are available OPC UADA connectors for Charm, Euromap, and barcode and some CNC machines. So direct certified protocol for fast communication, enabling fast communication. There is no need of programming, only adjusting your particular system to the with machine. So there are, as I said before, certified connectors for SAP, Microsoft Dynamics, Oracle, and there is also universal plugin for ERP. And there are direct connectors for printers, Zebra, and others which are there, as well as generic communication. So these are current level of functionality of the router. Many times we are using OPC router in connection with the Kepler connectivity, with the Kepler server, because you are facing normally in the company who decided to connect their shop floor and start gathering data with the technology which is maybe 10, 20 or 30 years old, and Kepler is pioneer where was developed more than 160 drivers, and they can be connected and integrated through OPC router to the other systems. What is also interesting, HMS and INRE company did strategic alliance, and you can do also remote monitoring and connecting your machines on remote sites through, let's say, here is an Evon device, and you can connect through Talk2M cloud into OPC router and integrate data with your legacy system. This is a scheme of current all functionalities, and now we can do small exercise that you will see that connecting OT and IT world, it's not science fiction. It's not also so easy as will be presented, but this kind of things you can do in your day-to-day work just using the proper tool as OPC router is. So always we will now do 5 steps. We will select data source of transfer objects. We will select data target where we will put the data, and we will simply drag and drop and connect all the objects, draw the connections, select the trigger, and we will do this we will convert this into online running. So, as I said, in off mode, we will prepare, first select and drag and drop the data sources. In this case, we will use case with Vago PLC. We are going to monitor some temperatures, and we will send this data to the database, company database, and later we will do some monitoring of them. So we select also the text, which will be in this case. Simply draw the connections. There is no programming needed, only drag and drop. Then we will select the trigger, and if everything is corrected, it is done. So this kind of connections between OT, PLC level, and send the data to the database where will be picked from some analytical tool and put the data or directly to the decision maker, or they will just be monitored as a process. Which is maybe one process when Kaizen team was defined that they will be monitored. So this is the also diagnostic monitor, where you will see immediately that data flow start and works properly. In this last 20 years, INRE company spread their network around the world. So also in Romania we have some implementations, and we plan to do even more because it is somehow experienced now from the market that mostly speak on the small and medium companies where the sources are limited, and it's shown that connectivity can be done on easy way. So support worldwide, it is enabled, and as they said, you will never walk alone when you will start with this process. So this is shortly about the presentation. As I said, that it is easy to do this kind of implementations. You can try OPC Router for free. Download it from the website of OPC Router, and you have available 2 hours free of charge complete OPC Router to be tested. For more information, you can contact me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You can put the microphone over there or give it to me. Thank you. Sorry.